Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. Oh? And who are
Allow me to introduce...
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the...
well...
Ugh.
I know, Chiori.
Yes.
But how could I pass it up?
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only now... The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a lot.
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrap...
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there...
What? You're saying that you have a...
No, that's not what I mean. The actors I recommended aren't... Really? Then where do you live?
We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim...
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even been... I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori!
I haven't realized it's been so long.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from...
Oh? It's the Traveler! And wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka...
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over...
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka?
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making prep? So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while...
I had been thinking about a surprise...
Oh, so you all know each other already! Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and...
Huh? Did you reserve two...
Yes, of course,
Very well. Then please...
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. And there's the fountain that Aval... And look at that huge spinning... So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How?
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food that...
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film...
Oh, it's called the Tomb of...
Originally, I was...
Oh? What?
It has to do with the film's investor...
It said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract...
Ah, well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court,
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to...
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently...
What? No, out of the question. To have you...
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem...
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, this film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to...
All right. I'll do as you say.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too! Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how...
Ew. All right, so instead of Mora...
Oh, but how can we help?
All right, pull yourself together.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been...
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot.
A clapper board? Oh, you mean the thing they...
Yes, that's right. Are y-
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try...
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader.
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler...
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken...
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So all that's left for us to find is a direct...
Oh, me!
All right, then all we need is a director.
Oh, Farina helped out...
Do you really...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she...
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She...
Fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for this. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady...
Do you need us to also come...
No, there's no need to try. Just leave this
Very well.
I'll go with you.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off...
All right, then I'll... I recall that...
Huh? Can't we just bring some dessert?
But wouldn't that be
Isn't the Fontinalia Festival happening right to do something like...
I agree with you.
Alright then, let's go back...
But will that really be enough? We'll be...
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter?
Yes, we'll need a gift that...
Well, what could that be? here. This is where Farina...
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And
I'm Chiori.
the one from Chioria Boutique. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels.
This is a small gift we've prepared for.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontanelli?
That's great! So, actually, given your renowned passion and understanding of drama.
Oh,
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides,
are the traveler and Paimon...
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty tech... No, I'm not questioning your abilities.
Maybe you can come up with it if he can satisfy...
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. All right, how about this? Well, very good. It's essential for the Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a synopsis. Let me be on it. You put no thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't even in the... I mean, I guess you could be trying to pursue your definition of the...
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our direct...
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance... In fact, I've already had several troops approach me. If others were to find out I agreed to work...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you?
Well...
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the...
well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervilat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our...
I see. Well...
Oh, our script is an adaptation.
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that...
Oh, so Farina's ready.
Of course I read it! I've always had... I see. It all makes sense.
Not really.
He probably just wants to get his name. It reminds me.
So,
Well, it's ahem. Missed.
Oh,
Good.
absolutely no problem. So,
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter.
oh, Hydro.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early. There's a lot that could. And by the way,
Yes, I've thought about.
me? Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance?
Oh, you mean the special
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, so.
No need to go to all that trouble.
oh, you do? Wait, Chiori,
No particular reason. In return, I've helped.
so you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a
It'd be best to keep it that way.
She sounds professional enough.
But I imagine the special security.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time,
Then I'll leave.
No problem.
having for.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. I'll be sure to ask some people.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film?
I already knew Xavier from before.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. Besides the macaroni, I should also pick up.
All right.
But
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
oh, her! Paimon could tell.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her.
Working?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright. Chiori sure is a mysterious person.
The Court of Fontaine, even a local like me.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No, multiple.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong.
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm...
All right, it appears he made the wrong choice. Halt!
Huh? What?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh,
It's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off. I am Chevreuse, captain of Fontaine's. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the...
All right, but please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in...
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book
And who are... maybe I can let you in on what's happened. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine, thanks to a tip from our reliable source...
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book? Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier!
Hey, I'm Chevreuse. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you?
No, I wanted to see if the shop... All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where...
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevreuse. But instead...
Yep, he made the wrong choice. Even though the right choice was right there.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right...
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for... Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like...
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to...
Yes, that's right. However, I'm afraid...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help?
Sure, it's no big deal. Besides, I personally...
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it!
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more. Still, I should also head back now.
Alright, guess that's it for...
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a...
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to... Yep, see you tomorrow.
So what did you want to tell us?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive. They were raised at the baron's estate, where one day, upon returning home, However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep them. Many years later, members of the baron's family the baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on, but it was actually those two siblings who had fled. They used all of their abilities to
That's quite an exhilarating...
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deed.
Oh, so is that why you were...
You could say it was...
Oh...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trial, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice. As well, yes, you're as sharp as... There's been a recent murder case involving...
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released...
A murder involving firearms?
Impossible. We perform a routine and... However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back... I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to... Carrying out investigations isn't actually... I don't want people...
You mean...
I suspect... Just to make my... If you two have any...
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to... Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.